Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share with you how I make homemade cold brew coffee. What exactly is cold brew coffee? Well, it's coffee that's brewed using water at room temperature rather than hot water, as is usually the case. Does it really matter? Well, water at a lower temperature supposedly reacts differently with the coffee beans, releasing its own unique blend of oils, flavors, and aromas. So you get a drink that smells and tastes a little different from the usual heat brewing process. Not much really. A container for brewing coffee, a coffee grinder, and of course, the main ingredient, coffee beans. I'm no expert in the various types of coffee beans, so I just use whatever I can get my hands on. Measure out an appropriate amount of coffee beans. My brewing container holds about 600 mils of water, so 40 grams of coffee is just about right. You will have to adjust this ratio according to the size of your container and how strong you like your brew. There are many suggestions online as to the ideal ratio of coffee to water. You are aiming for a medium to coarse grain, so adjust your grinder accordingly. That's a grade 4 on Ferdinand's ground coffee scale. Load up your coffee beans and you're all set to go. Now at this point, some of you might be thinking that it would be much easier and faster to use an electric powered grinder. That's true. However, experts claim that there are two problems with power grinders. Firstly, the heat generated by the blades react with the coffee and affect the flavor of the final product. Secondly, the blades in a power grinder literally slice through the coffee beans, somewhat like playing Fruit Ninja, whereas in a mechanical grinder, the beans are actually crushed, which better release the flavors and aromas. Besides that, using a mechanical grinder allows your arms to have a mini workout. So this is the texture you're aiming for, medium to coarse. Remember, grade 4 on Ferdinand's ground coffee scale. Assemble your brewing container. Then carefully load it up with the freshly ground coffee. Start filling the container with water a little at a time to allow it to completely seep through the ground coffee. I use cool filtered water, but anything that's safe for consumption should be fine. Once you're done, leave the mix on your kitchen counter and let it brew from anything between 12 to 18 hours. Okay, so I have left my brew sitting on the kitchen top overnight for almost 18 hours. Carefully remove and discard the ground coffee. And voila, we have delicious homemade cold brew coffee. There are several ways to enjoy a cup of cold brew coffee. You could stick it in the refrigerator to enjoy a chilled cup, or you could add ice cubes. You could also heat it up in a microwave and enjoy it hot. The cold in cold brew does not refer to the way the drink is consumed, but rather the method of brewing. As for me, I'm going to enjoy a nice chilled cuppa outside.